Hi guys, and welcome to the next video, which I said would be Superdrug. This is part one of Superdrug because, as you can see, I've come on with no makeup because I'm going to be doing my Superdrug Vitamin E routine. Some of the things I went to get and they weren't there, like the Superdrug Vitamin E toner, which I often get. Other things I haven't tried before and I've gotten, and I used them all yesterday. Just wiping my hands because I wanted to kind of get some of the things I've used before, but one of the things I got, and I do have my receipt here because I wanted to show you, obviously prices as well, the Superdrug receipt and just everything else here. Let's just pop you there. Okay, so the one thing that I've never used before that I got is the Superdrug Body Sugar and Oil Scrub, and that's what that is. You get 300 mils, and let me get the price for you. So I've got no makeup on whatsoever. My hair was doing this not particularly curly, not straight thing, so I wanted to just tie it back. So let's have a look. So this was the Sugar and Oil Body Scrub, and this was, I think I got a reduction on it because of my $4.99. So that's $4.99 without your Boots card, or not your Boots card, your Superdrug card. So let's have a look at the consistency. I'll try and describe the scent as much as I can. So that's the consistency there. You can see, I just run around for you there, very soft. You can see there. Lovely, not too, it's not kind of that gloopy texture you can sometimes get, but you can still feel the beads for sure. Still feel those beads. So if I just take some, okay, let's move this out of the way. I'll show you here. Now, it feels, as it rubs in, you can definitely feel the beads, but it's not that rough. You know that rough texture you can get sometimes in face exfoliators and sometimes in body exfoliators, but I think that's because they've added oil. It's the first exfoliator I've got that they've added oil into the scrub, so that sugar is kind of a harsh consistency. If you match that with oil, you get this beautiful, beautiful texture. This is for normal to dry skin. The scent is, it matches the moisturiser that I got, so it is almond and grapeseed, so that's what that is. And it's beautiful, and it's not too heavy. It's beautiful, and I actually did kind of smell it throughout the day on my body, which was something. So it does last. Again, it's vitamin E, so it's rich in all those natural ingredients. 300 mils for $4.99. You can't go wrong, really. And it is the sugar and body scrub oil there. Again, I've never tried an oil based body scrub before, and I really liked it. So moving on just to the body then. The next thing, this is something I got before. So this is, I think, their Superdrug's version of like the body butters, if you remember, like the Body Shop comes out with them and things like that. So this is their vitamin E body cream, all over body cream. Let's have a look at the consistency with that one. So this is rich in vitamin E, and this is a 24-hour moisturizer. So if I just, and this is my first application was yesterday, so you can see I kind of dipped in, but that much got all over my body. I got a whole body moisturize out of this. You can see there. Now if I just wipe my hands so we can move on to the cream, just so I don't get any of the beads into the moisturizer. We go. Now, what I didn't like about some body butters, so not this one, but for example, I tried the Body Shop, and I do love the Body Shop, but what I don't like about body butters is they're thick moisturizers, which I understand that you have to get that really, especially if you've got dry skin, you need that intense treatment, but I don't find them comfortable. With this is a lightweight body butter, so you can always mix it very easily in the skin. So it's lightweight. So if I come here, just, you can see how it rubs in. Now, if that was a body butter, you would see the moisturizer still, and you'd almost have to kind of intensely rub it in, which is really good if you have extremely dry skin. But for me, for my comfort level, I love that kind of, and especially with face creams too and serums, I love that light moisturizer. I've never been a fan of the heavy moisturizers. And again, that aroma kind of stays with your skin. And again, what I'll do is double check. I think this is shea butter as far as I know. Vitamin E all over body cream, rich, non-greasy cream with shea butter and cranberry oil. So they're bringing in these oils because the last time I got this body butter, it said, well, all over body cream, it didn't have that oil in it, and this one has grapefruit, cranberry oil in it, and it just smells absolutely amazing. You know that kind of, when you walk on the beach and you get that, the sea air kind of hits you? It's that smell, and it's not heavy, really light, but again, yesterday I could smell this on my body all day, and again, it wasn't that kind of lingering smell. I just smelled fresh, really fresh. So this was, let's go back to our receipt. So this was, let's have a look, $6.99. So $6.99, and you get, when I buy these, I usually get about 3 weeks out of them, almost a month. And that's me using it twice, but you can see how much I only used yesterday. If I can bring that up close, that was my entire body. So I haven't even reached the end here, not even halfway. You can see there. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful texture. So even, you know, areas that I kind of struggle with dryness would be around here. And you can see I almost have a V-shaped tan. Sorry. And that's because in Energy Kids, obviously I would have the Energy Kids shirt, so it was great, everything, but it would come out, the kind of natural shape is, it comes out here. So obviously when we had that really, really hot summer, I was getting kind of those tan lines, and I still have a remaining tan there as well. So things like I would get tan here, here, and especially here. And even if I go on holiday and I kind of, I wear like a bikini or anything, I seem to always get, this area seems to just really suffer with dryness. So this is great. You can see I have this much on, and that's not a lot at all. And if I rub that in, it really does feel like it's soaking into the skin, but I know it's not going to get sticky. And that's one thing I found with the, and I always moisturize upwards, like this. Using one finger is really good because you're bringing that skin up. So yes, and it's so refreshing. I can feel that on my skin now, and it has that coldness to it with that relaxing kind of tingly feeling. So what you would do is you would bring this up the neck as well, and the shoulders, like this. Always moving upwards. Around the shoulders and elbows, they can be the dry parts. Okay, so I won't go in, I have done most of my body, and I'll do the rest off camera. So that's the body, and again, this is $6.99. This is your all over body cream. Beautiful cranberry oil smell in there, and you've got the shea butter too. It's not a heavy cream, so if you don't like that heavy feeling on your body, or you know, that intense thick cream, this is lightweight. So, and this was the $4.99 sugar and oil body scrub, and again you've got the oils in both, so they both have added oils in them, which I think make a huge difference. So what I did before, the only thing I haven't done on screen is use my gentle exfoliator from Vitamin E. This is 100% natural ingredients. I've had this for a couple of weeks. You get 100 ml. All of these products are animal cruelty free. So again, it's rich in vitamin E. I'll just go through some details if you've never, it's oatmeal as well. So it's oatmeal and walnut shell. So that shell of the walnut, they grind down, and that's what you can feel in those beads. And really it lifts everything, but the really important thing is it doesn't really, you feel uncomfortable. Sometimes I've gotten, what was that one, apricot? I used to get that apricot facial scrub, and you really felt that harshness afterwards. But oatmeal, all these ingredients are really calming. If you can hear, you know, shea butter, oils, things like that, it's all really calm. And that's what you want if you have sensitive or even normal skin. You want that calmness. You want to feel that all their scents are very like lightweight, breezy. You can, you know, when you kind of walk, like I was saying, on the beach, you feel that breeze. Some of them are like those linen smells, really fresh, really fresh. So what I usually do is I usually wet my face first. I'll take a small amount goes a very long way, guys. And I'll just put a little bit here. Just here. So let's have a look. There we go. Now that's actually even too much for a face. There. And again, my skin would have been wet, so I wet my face first, and then upwards there. Sorry guys, I'm getting a text. I hope you can't see that. So yes, upwards, and you feel everything just tingling, refreshing, waking you up. Absolutely, this is a daily, if I haven't told you before, this is a daily exfoliator. It just revives the skin. That's a really good word to describe this, reviving and waking up your skin. And if you do it in the evening, you're getting rid of all those dirt, all that, if you've been outside on your way to work, and a lot of us are still working from home. But if you're not, this is really good. Just gets all of that freshness off. And then I usually have a muslin cloth and I just wipe it all away. So that is what I had done. Now what I'm going to do on screen is, this is the Naturally Radiant Glycolic Acid Daily Cleansing Pads. Now you get 60, which usually I would get a month and a half, 6 weeks out of that. That's only if I'm using it in the morning. If you use it day and night, you're obviously going to get less, but they're all natural ingredients. If you've never used glycolic acid, I would start off with this. This is kind of, it's like the Pixie pads, and that's £18. If I just get the price before we go ahead. If you want to start off with something, vitamin E is calming, and the pads were $6.99 as well. So that's what it looks like. The packaging is beautiful. They really have hit the mark with the packaging with vitamin E, I think. Beautiful packaging. So I'll just read the directions for you. So you wipe the pad across your cleansed face, neck and décolletage once or twice a day. So what they probably morning and evening. Again, if you use it obviously morning and evening, you are going to run out a little bit quicker. So what I've done is I've exfoliated my face. So it is a cleansing pad. So I know it sounds like you have to cleanse your skin already, but these are cleansing pads. So don't worry, you can cleanse with these. So let's just continue quickly. Always follow with an SPF Daily Cream. So what we'll do is I'll show you. I'll just hold it with one hand so you can still see the design. Now they're soaked, pre-soaked, so you don't have to worry. You push it down sometimes. I push it right down. That's just some exfoliator, don't worry about it. Remaining exfoliator. Pre-soaked. I also like the size. They're not too big. So there's a beaded side that you use, and I will put a picture up. And you just start, I've got my mirror here, so I usually start from my cheeks and I go all the way. I'm just going to move the mirror here. So all the way up, and it will bring out some redness in your face. That's what it's doing. That glycolic acid is really getting in there, and you do have a slight beaded side. It's not uncomfortable at all, very soft, but it definitely, now I've exfoliated my face, and that is the remainder. I don't know if you can see that. So clean, but I can definitely see it's got some remaining things that the exfoliator hasn't picked up. But I do use that exfoliator because it's daily. It's a daily one. And on the other side, upwards, it's really fresh, really refreshing. Now this will, you'll see straight away, this will absolutely make my skin go red, but I've got red undertones. But this is something normal it would do anyway, because glycolic acid, it's coming into your skin, you're rubbing it right in, then you're kind of taking it away, and your skin is reacting to that. So let's... just look in a mirror and don't rush it. That's the thing, don't rush your skin routine. Make the time for it. All the way down. And again, there you go. So I've used 3, and then I kind of lightly just dry it off, because you do get that natural dampness. And these are daily cleansing pads, and then I just close that. So I've used 3, okay? And that's out. I can feel the freshness. Let's see what else I can read for you. So it's got glycolic acid and fruit extracts, ingredient extracts, and it also has aloe vera. Again, another calming ingredient. Again, vitamin E. All of their ingredients are very calm. They're not going to break you out. So it's one of my favorite ranges, guys. So what I do then is, this is the Hydrating Mist. Now this was something I had already, as you can see. These were all purchases that I got yesterday, bar the exfoliator and the spritz. So this is the Vitamin E Hydrating Mist. It's rich again in natural vitamin E, and I'll just read some stuff out for you. It has soothing aloe vera. It instantly revitalizes and tones. And what I used to do in the summer, and it does suggest this on the bottle, is if you do really suffer from that kind of hot flashes, or your skin dries out, or you're just warm, pop it in the fridge, take it out when you need it, and it's beautiful. So what we'll do is we'll just take this out. So I usually just hold it around 6 inches from the face. And that's all I need. And I let that just soak in. And again, if you can make the time, guys, and this is something that I've been watching Keely from Mist, but what I've been doing, I've been taking her strategy and moving it into my own skincare. I do plan to test out Mist. I think I mentioned that in my last video. But she really, really, really brings the point that don't rush your routine, your skin routine. I used to like, how much time do I have till I go to work? How much time can I actually cleanse, tone, and then obviously my makeup, I would, you'd rush it. And she says don't really get that skin cleansed, moisturized, where it really is, so you're not missing anything, but also you're kind of tuning into yourself, you're tuning into how you're feeling. It does bring emotions. She does say breathe in and out really slowly, and all these things do sound unusual, but when they're put together, it really does make you realize your health and your body and relaxation techniques and everything. But even this today is something that will set your day really nice. It will just set your day off, and in the night time it will help you sleep better. It's just a really good technique to add into your skincare routine. I will find her on Facebook. She does specialize in LMS, but she's also a skin expert and relaxation, and she's really, her skin looks beautiful. She's never on camera with makeup. Her skin is just absolutely beautiful, and I think whether you're just starting out as a teenager in skincare, or you're in your mid-30s or even older, LMS is something, and her techniques and even the vitamin E range is something that you can really appreciate, and your skin will appreciate. So I will link her below. So yes, again, I don't have this on the receipt, so I might put it up on the price of the Hydrating Mist, but again, really would recommend it. So now this is something new. It doesn't have an SPF. This is something I picked up yesterday, and it's the Brightening Radiance Bam. And it was $7.49. So I know that's a little bit more than you would expect. I suppose the only disappointment I had, and again you can see the packaging is beautiful, is obviously you see the size of the packaging, and you open it, and this is the size of the balm. So it's not as big as I expected. It's a 50 ml. But what I will do is I'll just say Naturally Radiant Brightening Bam is formulated with a unique energizing complex and infused with kiwi fruit and mulberry. These extracts help to revive your skin's radiance and even out skin tone, and that was what really caught my eye, because if you remember in my last video, I'm starting to get redness, which you can even see isn't fading, and that's what's happening every morning, regardless of my skin routine. I'm getting that radiance, so I need to calm down my skin, I need to balance out the tone, and this is what really drew me to it. So let's go ahead and read the directions. You apply with your fingertips to a freshly cleansed face and neck each morning in a circular motion until it's fully absorbed. So again, it does sound, even the directions, if you think of that, massage in an upward direction on the skin and neck, when you actually reread these things, it does sound almost like a spa, or you're taking the time out in how they're describing it for yourself. And again, that's something I'm guilty of. I never used to do this, but I accidentally found Keely just looking through. I was flicking through the TV a couple of weeks back. I had a day off, and I'd had lunch, and a QVC just came on, and I'd heard of the channel, and she just happened to be doing her segment, and I tuned in for that. And then below was her Facebook. Afterwards, she just gave all her social media, and I've been looking at her ever since then. So again, I suppose I love vitamin E range from Superdrug, but the only disappointment, I guess, was the size. And if I squeeze it down, I'm getting about this much. So I mean, we'll see how it works. I tried it yesterday for the first time, and I know I noticed a slight difference, because obviously it's one day. Sorry, I've got my baby hairs everywhere. It's one day, so I know one day isn't going to show what, say, a week would or anything like that. So let's open it, and again, the scent is the scent is like mulberry. You can definitely smell that mulberry. It's almost like that linen. So what we have here, and this is again light, so it's not that thick. Again, it is a balm. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on the neck, bringing that up. Never, obviously, sometimes you can neglect the back of the neck, so don't forget about that. Again, it comes out really easily, so just be careful. On the back. Again, take your time, don't worry. What I'm going to do now, and I can really feel that automatically, I can feel that tingle, that tingling sensation, kind of icy feel, and not uncomfortable, is I'm going to just wipe my hands now, because I have been doing different creams because we're about to do the face. Now again, this is a balm, which is something I've never used on my face. I've used serums, but I've never used a balm, so this will be interesting. Again, it's 50 mils. All of I've probably mentioned it before, but all of the vitamin E range are animal cruelty free. So let's go ahead now with our, let's do it here. Okay. So this is a balm, so just remember it doesn't have an SPF. Fingertips, she said, right above here. You can see again how my skin is reacting to it. You can see that redness is coming to the surface. So the blood is coming to the surface. It's really moving around your skin, your face. It's really absorbing that. And what I've noticed is over time, what I've done is when I was younger, I used to just place cream on the face, you know, like really quickly. Never gave it a chance to absorb, and that's really one of the things that is so important that I've learned over time. And you can see the difference, how it started to make my skin a little bit red. We're just gonna really rub that in to the skin. I haven't gone around the eyes. And then the rest, again, I will pop on the neck and down. So that is something that's brand new to me. I've never used a balm on my skin in terms of my face. So it will be interesting to see by the end of the week how that goes. Now today you can see my T-zone is slightly breaking out, so particularly around here, which is usually a hormonal issue. Okay, so what we'll do now is we're just going to, what I then do again is, this doesn't affect moisturiser or makeup. So what I do, you can see it's given my skin that little bit of a shine. It does say Radiance Bam, and that it does awaken your skin's natural glow, and it will instantly illuminate. So you can kind of see it slightly there. It's kind of giving that skin a bit of a glow or a shine. As I was saying about this mist, it doesn't affect makeup or cream. So what I tend to do is just, so what I'm going to do now, let that set for a minute, and then I'm finally going to use the Brightening Day Cream with an SPF of 15. If you're not going anywhere during the day, I would just leave the balm. But obviously if you're going out, never, you know, any weather type, most of you know, really don't, and if you don't know, always try to have an SPF in your moisturiser, your day cream. So that's what we're going to do. This is set in nicely now, and this is the consistency. This is a slightly thicker, this kind of has a floral smell to it. It's not as strong as any of the other creams, but it's a naturally radiant brightening day cream, SPF 15, energizing complex, and it's infused with kiwi extract. So that's the smell, the scent you can get. So I'm just going to put some here, and then I'm just going to rub it in, really rubbing that in. So if you're going out, you have that SPF. This is SPF 15, so that will be the minimum I would ever go for. You can see how my skin's reacting there, so I am getting that redness, as you can see I mentioned in my previous video. It will go down, but it's happening. I'm kind of waking up with that redness, and then then it will calm down, and then I'm doing my moisturizing and cleansing and toning, and it's coming back again. So, and then we're just going to, so then my skin is fully protected for the day. And I've cleansed, I've exfoliated, we've put in a balm, which is very new, and I've gotten my brand new sugar, it's the sugar and oil body scrub, and then remaining I just kind of maybe on my neck as well, because the neck will show just like your face, and that can sometimes be forgotten. The neck shows as you age, as well as the skin on your face. So yes, that is the range so far. Again, I will be going through all of this until it all kind of, in terms of the face, in terms of the balm, I will keep going with it until I've used it all up. I am going to keep researching Elemis. It's something I'm really curious about. The only thing is, if you've looked at Elemis already, they are a more higher end price range. QVC do payments and things like that, but some of their moisturisers start out at 40, 45. So that's something I think I will have to think about, and that's why I'm taking her technique by all the relaxation and putting the time in, and your mind and body being healthy. So her technique I'm taking and putting it into my own skincare routine with the vitamin E range. And then over time, I may kind of, there are, she does have a package where it's the testers. So if you just want to start out, and it's £28, and I think you get a serum, an oil, and a cleanser. So I mean, that's something to test out, and you get 3 products for £28. So I might look for that when all of this is kind of used up. So I just want to see anything. Yes. So I'm going to do another video right after this, very short. I'm giving this away. It's the Color Correct Primer. Makeup Revolution. I was in Superdrug and I looked around for W7. They don't have W7 anymore, and I needed a green primer. I then brought it home and looked at the ingredients, and there's ingredients here that I know will, there's talc, and there was one other thing, talc and aluminum hydrox, and I can't, on my skin I can't use that. So I wanted to have something before W7 came, because there was it was going to be a 7-day, but I didn't want to use it once I saw the ingredients, but I bought it already. So it has all the, it's still in its packaging. So basically what I'll do is, as a reminder, I'll do a quick video after this if you haven't reached the very end, and I will, it's a giveaway basically. So please just put your name in. The next video will just be a short giveaway information video. If you want it, if you would like to be in a chance just to buy it, or not to buy it, sorry, for me to give it away, just put your name down. Everyone who has their name down on Friday, I will just pick your names out of a hat, and then you just send me your details to my email and you will have it. So it is a animal cruelty free, of course, Makeup Revolution. I'm trying to see, 28ml. And all the plastic packaging, as you can see, is still on there. So yes, I will do another video later on today just explaining the giveaway, and just because my skin I know will react. W7 basic primer I've had before, so I know the W7 green primer won't break me out, because their normal clear primer has never broken me out. But yes, the Color Correct from Makeup Revolution is not going to suit my skin, so I thought I may as well give it away instead of bringing it back, because I just think it's a nice thing to do, pay it forward as they say, and I will do another video after this. So thank you for looking at the video, guys. I would highly recommend the vitamin E range. I just have never had an issue with them. Obviously this Radiant Balm is new to me, but you can even see the kind of shine, it's actually coming through. Even the moisturiser, that balm is coming through, as you can see. So yes, thank you for watching the video, guys. Again, a long one, so I hope you had a cup of tea or coffee with you, or whatever you drink. Again, I will pop up the giveaway video today, and thank you for watching, and have a great day.